Molly. I'm Kathleen's physical therapist, and we've just begun the warm-up for a steady state treadmill test. Kathleen has been walking at 2 miles an hour for about 2 minutes now, and the point of this is to see, we're going to measure her response in a few minutes and determine how high we need to increase her speed to get her into steady state. So before we did the test, we determined she had a low cardiovascular risk, and she's a healthy female who exercises 3 to 4 days a week at moderate intensity. So based upon that, we were able to start the test, in addition to that she was having normal resting vital signs with a heart rate of 56 beats per minute and a blood pressure of 104/64. So we went ahead and just attached the safety belt on the treadmill to her just for safety reasons. So right now, I'm going to take just her heart rate measurement because that's what's important for determining what we need to increase her speed to. We'll do the blood pressure a little bit later. So I'm just going to go ahead and take your wrist. All right, so that was a good response. We're getting 82 beats per minute. So based upon that, I'm going to put her at 3.8 miles per hour, just given her response, as well as her condition nature. I think she can handle a little bit more. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wait about 3 to 4 minutes, and we're going to take another measurement and see if she's getting in to that steady state heart rate range, which we determined to be between 103 and 146 beats per minute based upon her calculated heart rate max. Is this too fast for you? Nope. Okay. So once we get her going, we're going to take a look at her heart rate, blood pressure, and RPE values. And based upon that information, we're going to be able to tell if 3.8 was too high of a speed for her, if she's going with or outside of her sub-max test range, or if she's within. It's a pretty appropriate response in a prescription. And the whole reason we do this is to determine her VO2 max or her aerobic capacity, and that is going to tell us what work she's able to complete at a comfortable level, and that information is used for exercise prescription. So we're going to let you go here for another couple minutes, and we'll take some measurements. Try to get this to stay on you. Just going to put that up here for now. It's too heavy. Are you still comfortable? Yep. Okay, I'm going to let you go for about another minute. And while I'm letting your heart rate get a little bit higher, I'm going to start to take your blood pressure so we're not running outside of the time parameters here. And if I could just have your arm over here for me, please. So I'm just going to hold the meter in my hand over here so it's a little bit easier for me to see. Release the rest of the air out of there for you. So pretty normal response. We're seeing blood pressure of 112/70, which is a really normal response for someone of your age as well in relation to your starting values. So I'm going to go ahead and take your heart rate, and and we can determine if you're ready to move up. Okay, so I'm measuring your heart rate to be at 118, which is well within your steady state range. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is increase your incline to 5 degrees, and we're going to maintain the same speed at 3.8 miles per hour with a 5% grade. So we're going to go again, same time, about 3 to 4 minutes. And what would you say your RPE is for that first stage?
Light.
Okay, so we're going to go with an RPE of 11. I'm just going to go ahead and write all that information down. And are you comfortable right now?
Yes.
So like I said before, what we're trying to do right now is get Kathleen within 5 beats per minute of the measurement of her heart rate I just took. So we're going to want an increase to about 123 beats per minute, but because it can be within 5, we can also go as low as 113. But based upon our response to exercise, we should be increasing rather than decreasing. I'm just going to adjust this up on you real quick. Is that too tight for you? Okay, so I'm going to let you go for about 2 more minutes. I'll start taking your blood pressure in about a minute and a half. Is that too tight? No? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start to take your blood pressure measurement again, and then when I'm done with that, we'll go ahead and take your heart rate and determine if we can stop the test or not. So I'm going to take your arm. And then just try to keep your arm as still as possible for me. Okay, a good strong response again. I'm getting you at 114 over 70, which is a normal response to exercise. And then I'm going to go ahead and get your heart rate real quick. And good. All right, so I'm putting you at 122, so you are within that 5 beats per minute. And what would you say your RPE is right now? There. Okay. So we're going to put you at a 12. So based upon that, I'm going to stop the test, lower your speed down to 2 miles an hour, and your grade down to 0. So we've just completed the test, so based upon these values, I'm going to be able to determine your VO2 max. So I'm going to let you cool down for about 3 to 5 minutes and get your vital signs down to about 10% within